I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Marla.
And we want you to mansplain baseball elsewhere. I am toasting with a Fruit Punch body armor today. A shout out Body Armor. You should sponsor us because I drink like 14 of your drinks a day. And I am toasting to Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians. Jose, in case you are living under a rock, did sign an extension with the Guardians that takes him for the next 7 years through 2028. And then he decided to go the fuck off in celebration and is our hot boy of the week for that reason. He has a 1.4 something 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 OPS. He's hit 3 home runs. He's hit 4 doubles. He's hit a triple, which Jose Ramirez is kind of a big boy, so him legging out a triple is amazing. His average is like 451, I believe, as of yesterday. His slugging percentage is 886, and he is on base 50% of 500, 50% of the time. So that's really good. That's great. And the Cleveland Guardians are off to like an incredibly unlikely hot start. And Jose is leading the charge, so he's our hot boy of the week.
Yeah.
I love that both our first hot boys are Guardians.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trying to, but I was like, he's so good right now. Like, I don't know how you don't do him. And after I wrote like all my notes earlier, I got the little alert from MLB for like the players of the week or whatever, and he's the player of the week this week. Him and I don't know who else doesn't, and whatever. Who cares? Him and somebody else.
The cup guy from the Japanese league.
Yeah.
Seiya Suzuki.
Yes. Suzuki.
Yeah.
I had the S right.
You got it.
A day, like 33 years. I'm sorry. Who else had a day this weekend was the Nats, because they only won 1 of 4 games against Marla's beloved Pittsburgh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we went to the game yesterday and it was awesome.
Yeah. I shouldn't say anything considering what happened last week. but bro, you almost got swept by the Pirates.
Yeah. They're scrappy, man.
And you went to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you had some patience.
Yeah.
Out of it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they should pay me to go to every game. I'm just saying. She's not happy about it. But yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. They were down 3-0 and then came back. And, Chavez was hitting and Tuck was hitting. And it was fun. And I've got a whole bunch of like videos and pictures and stuff that I'm going to put on our Patreon, patreon.com/mansplainbp podcast. I'm just working on getting the video put together. So that'll be going up for our patrons.
And your Blue Jays are leading their division, as are the White Sox, Angels, LOL Mets, Cardinals, and Dodgers. So hopefully we can hand the Dodgers some L's in the next few days and, help out the NL West.
Yeah, that'd be great. Would love to see them not win.
And also, because we're like in second place, but it's early. Who cares? I don't even care. Also, though, who might care about nothing after yesterday is Yankees fans, because they got shut out by the damn Orioles.
Oh my God. The Orioles tweet afterwards that said like, Lakers not in the playoffs, Yankees beat by the Orioles. It's a tough day to be a Yankees fan or something like that.
Yeah.
I died. Oh my God. Yeah. Amazing.
I love the social media teams. I feel like they're getting better every single year.
Yep.
And then the Red Sox shut out the Twins on Saturday, which was only weird to me because the Twins have been like their bats were supposed to be super hot this year. You know what I mean? Like Correa and I guess Sanchez, but then Buxton got hurt. So, whatever. But Trout got hit by a pitch on his left hand, but it's only 81-mile-per-hour slider, so like could have been worse.
That's good. Better than a 101 or something.
Now I'm gonna be bitching.
X-ray is negative, so who knows when he'll be back, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I know this one's mean. I know you didn't want Mike Trout hurt, but the Angels are currently leading the Astros in their division, so.
And we actually start playing the Angels today.
Oh.
The home opener is finally today. So Major League Baseball started like 2 weeks ago, and the Astros finally get a home game. They get to reveal that AL pennant and that AL ring and reminisce on the fact that they didn't win the World Series today. Luis Garcia is on the mound, and oddly enough, the last game in Minute Maid, he was also on the mound. So we will see how today works out. Jeremy Pena is still like proving over and over again that he is like a fucking dude. Like he has a team leading 10 hits. So on a team with Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman and all those guys, he has the team leading hits. He's batting like 345. He's been very solid defensively, had a couple of like gem plays here and there. So he's fitting right in and doing a really great job of making us all forget who Carlos Correa is. Like I said, we play the Angels starting today, and then we play the Blue Jays, and then we play the Rangers, and then we play the Blue Jays again. Playing the Blue Jays twice in 2 weeks is going to be a challenge.
Gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be because the Astros offense still should be potent this year, but to be quite honest, it hasn't really been so far, which again, it's early, whatever, who cares? I think they're like 5-4 on the year at this point, which is fine. Who cares? But between they play the first series, they play against the Jays at home, and then they go to Toronto to play the Jays next weekend. So those two series being so close together, I think are going to kind of test and wear the team out, and we'll see what happens there. That'll be exciting. But yeah, that's probably what I'm looking forward to most because I mean, they should take 2 out of 3 from the Angels again, especially at home, and then the Rangers. Like I know we all got excited when the Rangers picked up Seager and Simeon and all that fun stuff, but like they're still the Rangers, so there's not really too much exciting going on in those two series. But the two Jays series are going to be very fun.
Yeah, the Jays have been having a lot of fun this season so far, and they had a lot of fun this past weekend, except for Saturday, but I'll get to that in a second. So Friday's game, they won 4-1, and Chicken Strip started, and he's doing better this season than at least I thought he would do. I wasn't expecting him to be bad, but like he's kind of shaky last season, so very up and down, but he's doing pretty well. Saturday's game was a shit show. That was the game where Jeff Nelson was the home plate umpire, and he had a 68% accuracy for his called strikes. 18 of the 56 called strikes were actually balls. The scorecards on Twitter showed that the overall favor was plus 1.41 for Oakland. Charlie Montoyo got tossed in that game after a strike, quote unquote, that was called, even though it was like 5 feet outside of the batter's box. So he got tossed for that, and it was awesome. They ended up losing that game 7-5. And then yesterday, they played at the same time as the Pirates, so I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched like the recap. They ended up winning 4-3. Christian Pache, I believe, got a homer yesterday. He's been going off for the A's, which I love for him.
He did. It was his first actual homer.
Yeah.
Because he got the Little League. Okay, yeah. And the A's are just having their home opener either today or tomorrow, too. So a lot of teams getting late home openers. So I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. Also, in related Jays news, Buck Martinez, who is the broadcaster, has been diagnosed with cancer. He's stepping away to begin treatment. He began his broadcasting career as a color commentator in 1987, and he's been doing. He was a coach a long time ago, as a manager, and all that stuff. But he joined Sportsnet in 2010. So for 12 years now, he's been doing that. He's like the voice of Blue Jays baseball. So we all wish him the best, and hopefully his treatment goes smooth. As far as the team itself, the individuals, Romano is leading the league right now in saves. He's got 6 of them. He is like shut down. It's like vintage Kimbrel right now. Like, and I really hope it stays that way for the rest of the season. Like I said, it's only 6, but I'm freaking excited. Ryu's not looking good. He leads the league in earned runs. He's allowed 11. They've lost both the games that he started. First loss was 6-12 against the Rangers, and then the 5-7 against Oakland, which wasn't all him, but it definitely didn't help. He allowed 5 runs in that game, so still not great. Stripling went 4 innings and allowed 0 runs on Friday. And then Manoa, yesterday, he's been kicking ass. So he started yesterday's game, went 6 innings, and allowed only 2 home runs, or 2 earned runs with 6 strikeouts. And they won both the games that he started so far. So the run differential is -3, so their offense could get better. But the team is second in home runs at 14. A good chunk of that is Vladdy. So without him, it wouldn't be that great. I think Springer might be second for us. So it's, they're getting there. Ryu's definitely a concern. Teoscar should be back, I think, at the beginning of next week. So that will help for sure. And we've got off today, and then we go to Boston, and then the 3 against Houston, and then I think another 3 against Boston, and then Houston, and then like the Yankees. So it's going to be a hell of a month for the Blue Jays. Scared but excited because they're scrappy and they seem to be the favorite right now, at least on social media. So hopefully that energy carries over into the team.
Yeah, I hope so. So about the only, we don't really have any energy on the Tigers. God bless us. We did kind of take the series from Kansas City. It was supposed to be like a 4-game series, and we won 2 and then lost 1, but then Sundays was postponed. So like
it counts as a win for now.
they're gonna make it up as a split doubleheader on 7-Eleven, which I just think is cool. But we had one of our pitchers, Matt Manning, left Saturday with right shoulder discomfort, and Javi Baez is on the 10-day IL, retroactive to the 13th with right sore thumbness. So they recalled Willie Castro from AAA, and he played a lot in the infield last year. So who knows? Hopefully he does good for us, like, in the meantime. But we're like only 1 game under 500, so that's really good for the Tigers right now,
That's
Could be worse.
It definitely
That's
could.
the same record as the Braves. The Braves are also a game under 500.
Right. So
That's perfect. You are doing the exact same as the World Series champions.
Exactly.
Can't ask for much better than that.
You really can't. Only thing I could ask for is a big giant ass ring that opens up and shines. But maybe this will be the Tigers' year for that. Who knows? But I have noticed
Definitely.
like a lot of pitchers getting hurt. Oh, and then we'll talk about that with the Braves thing, I think, with Kinley and the umpire. But that umpire in San Diego was not kick-ass at all. He was a dumbass, if we should say so. But I'm sure Marla has someone better for us to hear about.
I do. Hold please while it's loading. Bethania de la Cruz is a Dominican volleyball player, and she has been kicking ass for like fucking forever now. She was born May 13th, 1987, so not another 2001 baby like Ashton Lansdale. She's been playing pro volleyball since 2006. She's played all over the world. She's played in like Korea and in South America and Central America and all over the place. She's got tons of gold medals from Pan American Games, the Norcia Championship. I'm not totally sure what that is, but it's some big volleyball thing. Pan American Cup, Central and Caribbean Games, and the Final Four Cup. She most recently played for Athletes Unlimited in their second volleyball season, and she was crowned the champion because they do like individual players, and the leader every week is the leader of the teams the next week, and so on and so forth. And she ended up amassing 4,652 points over the 5-week season. She actually
Wait,
had
what?
finished. It's
How
it's
long?
not like she didn't. It's they award points
They
for
don't do
different.
it that way? Okay.
Yeah, it's not
I
like
was like,
she.
wait. Wait.
Yeah, it's not like she
Okay.
spiked it that many times. But she
Got
probably
it.
could
Okay.
have.
Okay,
Um,
too, because that's like a lot.
yeah, I'm not sure.
That's like
In each
fucking.
of their sports, you get points for like softball. You get points for like a stolen base. Like so, it's.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
I'm not sure what all the points are for the volleyball team, but it's
We'll learn. We'll
different.
learn.
Yeah. She had actually placed second last year, and this year, like I said, she was the leader in the points every week. So she served as the captain all 5 weeks. She led the league in kills with 233, aces with 18, and 168 digs. I don't know what all those volleyball words are, but it sounds awesome. So yeah, she's
Killing it.
unlimited champion.
But she sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's not amazing is Dansby
The
Swan.
Braves lineup as a whole, for the most part, pretty much, basically, yeah.
I kind of hope his fiance just gives him his ring back and says you have to earn it again. Because this is
Yeah,
Deserves better.
like, and you know what? I was so intent and heavy on the Dansby slander, and then somebody was like, "Have you seen Eddie Rosario?" I was like, "Yeah, he sucks too, but like, whatever, it's fine. Dansby's worse." And then I look, and no, he's not. Eddie Rosario has had one hit. One hit. That's it.
that's what
Daisy's only had 6, so it's not like he's fucking killing the game. But Eddie Rosario has had one hit. That's fucking pathetic. Awful. So we're gonna do our jobs here, and we're gonna slander the shit out of Dansby, and we're gonna try it on Eddie and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then we'll back off. That's fine. We're not gonna be just mean. We're helping Dansby. That's the thing that we have to make sure that
It
it's
works
clear.
for Dansby. We don't know if it works for Eddie.
Everybody knows that when everybody's shitting on Dansby and talking about how bad he sucks and how much we can't wait to get a new shortstop, that motherfucker comes out of nowhere and hits like 14 home runs in a game, and then it's like scorched earth for the next 2 months. And I would like to see that. So we here at Mansplain Baseball Elsewhere are going to do our jobs, and we're going to slander the shit out of him until he starts playing good baseball. Because he's not playing good baseball right now. Neither is Eddie Rosario. Neither is Alex Dickerson. He also only has one hit, which, I mean, it's not like we thought he was going to be, mashing the baseball when we signed him, but.
Because they kept saying, like, he keeps making hard contact. He should be doing better, and he's just unlucky. Okay, but you're not unlucky for 2 whole weeks. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there
maybe
is a
one
lot.
Series.
That's what I say. There was I don't remember who it was, but somebody put a tweet out, one of the beat reporters, that was like, the Braves lead in hard hits, and they lead in this, and they lead in that, and they lead in that, and they've still lost like this many games. And then there was another one that's like the top 3 team ERAs were, which this was before the Padres series. I don't know if that is true anymore, but it was like the Dodgers, the Mets, and the Braves. But the Braves record looks like it does because we can't hit the fucking baseball. So that's important. We got to work on that. Although, not to keep them down too hard, we do have to praise as well. Matt Olson is absolutely killing the game, 100%. It's crazy. He's hitting 421 right now. He has 16 hits, which like leads the league. He has 2 homers, and he only has 2 RBI because nobody was on fucking base when he hit those home runs or any of his hits.
Yeah, you need people in front of you to get those. So.
Yeah, like it's great that he's getting all these hits and whatever, but when there's nobody on base, you can't get, your RBI is going to suck, which is another reason that you can't really judge a person by RBI. But anyway, that's a different battle for a different day. He's second in OBP. He's 6th in OPS. He's 6th in WOBA. He's 6th in WRC plus. Yada yada yada. He's just doing amazing. The Braves are 5-6.
All-Star tomorrow, he would start it at Dodger Stadium. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Right. We play in Dodger Stadium today, tomorrow, and the next day. Dansby did come out. Somebody asked him about fucking Freddie Freeman again. And he was like, yeah, I mean, like, we're all adults and, I think we've moved on past it and yada yada. So I guess maybe that means he's like done crying about Freddie's locker and shit. I don't know, hopefully. And he can just focus on hitting the baseball in LA. That's what I hope happens. They just all hit the baseball because I don't want to lose to the Dodgers. We're probably going to lose to the Dodgers, but I don't want to.
Maybe being around Freddie will like rejuvenate them. It's like Matt Chapman went off against the A's and he hasn't done shit yet this season. So maybe just being around that old club.
Maybe Dansby doesn't miss him as much as it's like you slighted me kind of thing. And so they'll all see Freddie and be like, F you, why'd you leave all this goodness? And then go off.
Like when you look your best in front of your ex.
Yeah,
that's what they're going to do.
That's what I'm trying to see. Hopefully that happens. Because I don't like playing the Dodgers this early, by the way, just for the record. Not that MLB scheduling is going to ask me, but I hate this. Oh, we're supposed to play them in like June and like August, and that's it. So
yeah, the Pirates play them like next week, so fun.
So out here against like all these other people,
I don't want to be doing this yet. It's not time. Anyway, whatever. But we play them, then we have for 3, then we have an off day, then we play Miami for 3, then we have another off day, and we play the Cubs, I think. So we'll see how the next week and a half or so shakes out. But I would really like if we get swept by the fucking Dodgers, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna start caring. I haven't really cared about if we've lost a game yet. I'm gonna be real honest. It's just hard to care at the moment we have a ring. It's like fucking 14 games in the season. I don't give a shit. But if we get swept by the Dodgers, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Okay, but you want to hear something that might make you happy again?
Yes.
The series you just said, like a week and a half. Guess who's expected to be back on?
Yes, and also, I'm not sure if you guys. Well, he posted it to. We're talking about Ronald Acuna Jr. by the way. Oh. He posted it to Instagram earlier. The picture of like King Kong with the little helicopter.
Yeah.
That ball. Well, he just posted it on Twitter too. Ooh. Like 25 minutes ago, and the caption is like alarm clock. So it's almost time. We will see what happens there.
Who do you think that Marlins hit with him out of the lineup?
I don't know, man.
Has anybody been?
Maybe. No.
Maybe they'll go after Olsen since he's the only one that's good.
Maybe acted because he's kind of creepy too. I mean,
yeah. Or Ozzy because he's Ronnie's bestie.
Like, this is for Ronnie. Boop.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, I do hope they throw like that. That'd be very good for us.
But yeah, so that's kind of where the Braves are at right now. Not much really matters right now, like I said, but damn, they really do stink. So it'd be fun if they could win some games. It'd be more fun to talk about.
I'm not saying this because we're coming up against the Dodgers, but today, the day we're recording and probably will release April 18th, is the 76th anniversary of Jackie Robinson's minor league debut. He played for the Montreal Royals and the Brooklyn Dodgers organization, but he actually debuted in a game in Jersey City. So they have a statue apparently right outside the Transit Authority.
Huh. Okay,
that's
cool.
There's a really cool statue there. And quick shout out because we're about to wrap up. Ashley, let's get to some games and stuff. But I know you went to Rickwood yesterday.
Yeah. I went to see the Savannah Bananas at Rickwood, and I got to watch Jake Peavy pitch because he pitched for the Bananas, which was cool. It was an absolute blast. If you ever have a chance to go to one of those games, go. They do that Premier League that they've started. It's different from their collegiate summer league. So they still have that going on in the summer where it's the college guys played in the Woodbat League. But this is like guys who it's a lot of guys who like were cut in those minor league cuts. What was that, last year before last? It all kinds of runs together.
Year before last, I think.
Yes. Okay. So it's a lot of like those guys who were cut from all those minor league teams. They come and they try out for the Bananas and they do the Bananas World Tour and they go around the country and play banana ball, and it's an absolute blast. David, my husband, does not like baseball. It's a flaw that I choose to overlook every day. I took him to the game this weekend, and he was like, "This is so much fun. I love this." He was like, "If baseball was like this, I'd watch it all the time." Now, granted, like bats are on fire and pitchers are on stilts, and like it's definitely
Yeah, and
not
they're like
baseball.
dancing before they throw the pitch. And
Yes,
stuff.
like they do TikTok dances, like in between
Gold,
pitches.
his gold glove when he was pitching. Like
Yes, he
literally.
did.
Yes, literally.
Yes, he did. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, kind of, but it's super, super fun. If you ever have the chance to go, go. I met three of the players. One was a Marlins fan, so he doesn't get much. The other was a Diamondbacks fan, so bless his heart. But the other one was a Braves fan.
Yay!
So
There you go.
he also did the best in the game too. So what do you know? Being a Braves fan works out. Also, just a random bit of information that I came across today, I wanted to mention as well. Joe West is starting a podcast.
Yeah.
So,
My
North.
first reaction to that was I wanted to hate it, but then I was like, you know what? One, he probably has some really cool fucking stories. Like it
Yeah.
would be neat to hear, like especially from his early days for like the classic players that we don't hear much about anymore. And also anything to keep him occupied so he doesn't come out of retirement, please do it.
Right.
So
Right. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It starts like May 2nd or May 6th or something like that. And I'll probably listen.
yeah.
At
See what
least
it's
one
about.
time. At least one time.
Yes.
For sure.
Do we know?
But
Uh
I don't know if Joe West has Twitter. I feel like he doesn't because he would get a lot of hate tweets.
I feel like he doesn't.
no.
We do though. Brace Ashlyn, Brace Emily, Brace Marla. Check us out. Also on Instagram. Hey, it's there. And other people post more than me. And then our Patreon, you already mentioned Mansplain BB podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got right.
Hey.
And our Mansplain BB pod on Twitter.
Yep.
Okay. I don't ever go, like, it's just always in my thing, so I never go to
Yeah.
it.
Never have to search for it.
But other people and should find
Yes.
and follow us and retweet us if you like us and go to our Patreon and get some fun Pirates game content.
Behind the scenes stuff. And once the Wild things start, their opening weekend is May 13th. And we are not going to be in town that weekend, actually. But I'm hoping to go to several games this season. The Wild Things are down in Washington, PA. They're another indie ball team. They're not as fun as the Bananas, but I'm down for affordable baseball anytime. So
Exactly. I'm working on getting together some stuff from the Bananas game that we'll post on Patreon as well. I hope to be able to go to a Barons game this weekend. We shall see. They're playing the Biloxi Shuckers from Tuesday to Sunday, and I wanted to go, but I have either a game or practice for softball or baseball every single day this week, including Sunday. So,
jeez Louise.
Lord.
we will see, but hopefully I get down there.
Regardless, you back here on Wednesday? Wednesday.
Yep.
Today's Monday, I think. I don't know. See?
Yep.
Well,
It's
Yes.
been.
we will see on Wednesday and hopefully have an update about us beating the Dodgers twice.
Yes, we're gonna tell you guys about how we took the series. It's gonna be so much fun.
We're gonna manifest it.
There we go.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.